What's going on, YouTube? This is Orange Cross Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you another commentary. The game in the background is obviously Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or we all know as CSGO. One of the issues I actually want to bring up today, and I've seen it a lot recently too, and it's skin sanity, as everyone brands it out to be, where essentially you drop hundreds and thousands of dollars into this game, Counter-Strike, for weapon skins and crate and cases like that, just to earn like a rare item that has really no strategical value in the game, but just to look cosmetic and look cool and all that. I could say that I did spend at least 30 bucks into this game just alone on skins, and I mean, yeah, I was duped as well, like everybody. But what I wanted to talk about really is that we shouldn't let Counter-Strike cases and skins be an addiction to the game, because I mean every addiction is bad. Here we're actually talking about real world money, and big thing, that's money. That's the money you earn, or the money you're probably taking from your parents or something like that. But I mean, yeah, essentially people they spend all their money trying to get cases and skins, and they ended up getting what they wanted. And see, you want to know the trick that the YouTubers do? Those YouTubers that they post CS:GO cases all the time, they make it to be like where anybody can get like the golden knife or the Bowie knife or any rare item like in like 3 tries. But in reality, they dropped hundreds and thousands of dollars, and they had opened like hundreds of cases. And maybe out of those hundreds of cases that they opened, at least 3 or 4 actually had a rare item. And obviously, through editing and all that, they can manipulate people to actually say, hey, this is actually a good idea that you should spend this much money because you are guaranteed a rare item. But in reality, they spend hundreds of dollars because they got the hundreds of dollars to spend on cases. And and they do people like us to spend a lot of money just getting maybe 1 or 2 rare items, instead of like the 5 that they look like they bought and they got the rare items. So make the video look like they bought 5, they got all rare items. We out and go and spend a lot of money. We end up trying to buy 5 cases and we don't get a rare item, and we end up going buying more and more until we get it, and that costs a lot of money because the cases alone, some cases go from 5 cents all the way to $3, and the keys are really expensive. From what I've seen, the basic cases, their keys are about $249, and they can essentially go further. And yeah, and these YouTubers, these people actually they manipulate us, and they edit the 5 of the best cases they got, and they say, hey, anybody can do this, or at least that's what people like me are going to interpret. They're not going to actually, they're just there to make a video and make profit, those YouTubers. But people like us are going to think, hey, some people at least, they're going to be like, hey, we can do that. And yeah, you essentially blow a lot of money. And I mean, in reality, these cases, these skins they're cool looking, and all, but really, it's just you're spending so much money, and you got to know when enough is enough. You got to draw the line. Say, hey, I'm spending too much money. I could have used this money to buy this. I needed this for rent or food or anything like that. And it's like what I call the poker theory, because essentially it is like playing gambling or poker, where you bet all your money and then you lose because you don't get what you want, and you're broke. It's that simple. It's just another way of gambling. And I know here in Texas, gambling is illegal, so I'll probably get shit for this anyway. But in this issue, I mean, any game can get addicting just because like the gameplay and all this stuff. But in CS:GO, really, it's not just about playing with the guns. It's just buying skins to look cool. And I know there's countless of other games that do this, but I mean, CS:GO is a really popular shooter. It's probably, I would say, the second or third best. I would say behind Call of Duty and Battlefield, just because they're 2 of the biggest games for shooting. Yeah, and like I said, I dropped 30 bucks into this game. But I mean, it's really, if you just want, I found cool skins. Like usually, what you can do instead of spend hundreds of dollars on cases is just look for a cool skin. And skins can run you from like 37 cents to maybe $2, really. And I got some pretty, in my opinion, some pretty cool looking skins that are around that price range, $2 to $3, less than $1. I mean, I got a couple of StatTrak items that were like maybe $1, maybe 37 cents. And I mean, it looks pretty cool and all that. I kind of like the StatTrak idea. And yeah, But I mean, like I said, video game addiction, because you're gonna spend a lot of money, and you can go to anybody and see like, oh, this guy spends like uses five. He buys like it looks like he buys 5 cases, and they all have like a rare golden knife or whatever. And in reality, he just bought hundreds of them because he has the money to do it. And I know there's some people that they buy 5 cases, expensive cases, in luck to actually get the rare item, and they don't. But there are some people out there that they edit it and make it look like it's easy, but in reality, we're going to spend all our money into it. And essentially, you can go kind of insane too, because once you get the rare item, or you're not getting it, then you're going to keep dropping more money until you get the item, or you just like, no, I need more skins, stuff like that. I mean, that's why it's random skin sanity. It's pretty funny. But I mean, yeah, in a lot of free to play games, the mobiles are very guilty of it. You use real world currency to get coins or currency in the game and get weapons and all that stuff. But that's just another thing, because it can essentially provide you with a more strategical advantage over your opponents, even though it's really unpopular with some people. They make a lot of money from that. I know Valve makes a lot of money from people buying CS:GO skins or whatever, and they obviously make it more from the purchases of the game itself. But that's just one of the biggest ways to make money. And I mean, and the skins are cool and all, but they provide no strategic advantage whatsoever. I mean, it's just there to look cool, and that's just with any game, really. But I mean, bottom line here, guys, knowing enough's enough. Don't blow all your money on cases just because you saw a YouTube video, because your chances, if you take the probability and the stats, it's just going to be really bad. If you really want to buy skins, I mean, you go to the Steam Workshop, go to the community and buy some skins. Just buy like the ones that are like cheap and all that kind of stuff. And if you don't want to play CS:GO, then you don't have to. This is just to the people that do play it, and they do suffer skin sanity. Um, I know I got other expenses to do and everything, but yeah. So just what knowing enough's enough. All right, I hope you liked the video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. And this is Orange Cross signing out.